West Coast King, and welcome back to the Orlando City Career, episode number 3. Now, at the end of last episode, I forgot to show you the improvements and the growth that this team is going through. So, I actually had filmed a training session just to show you what kind of growth we're getting, and I forgot to put it in last episode. So, my bad. That's what we're going to do first here today. Kyle Larin actually did hit 70 overall in that last training session, so that's great to see. He's growing really nicely. The other two players that are getting training as well are also growing. Ramos, our right back, who's only getting 1 drill per week, is up to a 66. That's a +1 growth for him. And Higuita, who's getting 2 drills per week, is up +2 to a 67. And I really do like him. When he plays very, very well. The other players that are also growing but not getting any training right now are Rivas. He's up +1 to a 66. And Molino is up +1 to a 71. I don't think any other players have grown thus far. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk to you about. Which players do you think I should be training right now? Because I'm using, like I said, Larin, Ramos, and Higuita, some of the younger players. I still want to train Larin because I think he's a big part of what Orlando's going to be doing in real life. So I want to keep him as a featured striker on this team as well. So I'm going to keep using training on him. But if you don't want to see me train Higuita or Ramos anymore, let me know. Give me some suggestions for other players you want to see me use training on, and I will definitely put them in there. Now, this episode is going to be all about the Eastern Conference. We've got 4 Eastern Conference opponents on the schedule for today. So a big shakeup could be coming in this conference, including a clash between number 1 Orlando and number 2 New England, which will be at the end of this episode. We're going to end it with a big bang there. But I mean, anything could happen today. It could be a huge shakeup in the standings. We'll have to see how that goes. Our first game is actually going to be against number 9 Columbus. They're off to a rough start, but they did represent the East in the MLS Cup final last season. And here is the lineup we're taking in here against Columbus. His first choice starting 11 all the way. And I know Columbus is off to a bad start, but I also know that they're a very good team and also a pretty young team. So with youth comes inconsistency. And that's kind of, I think, what's happening to them right now in this career. So I know that they're capable of some big performances. We'll see what happens in here today. We're on the road for this one, so it's anybody's guess. Hopefully we can put together a good performance. All right, here we go against Columbus. And I gotta say, I'm a little bit disappointed in Columbus right now. There's none of their bigger names, younger stars. What am I trying to say? None of their younger prospects are in there for them in this game. No Finley, no Trapp, no Swanson. So we'll see how they do without those younger players. I mean, that's kind of what led them and propelled them to their heights they got to last season in the MLS. Without them in there, I'm not sure how good this team really is. There's a ball. That's a great ball through. It's Nocerino. You're just going to have a shot. Nocerino! Just wide of the post. It's the first shot for either team. It comes 19 minutes into this thing. I might have actually been able to get a little bit closer. I might have rushed that a little bit. Here we go. Actually, I see Kaká in there. Oh, ref! How was that not a penalty? You saw Kaká get tripped right there in the box. That was garbage. All right, they've got a corner. Let's see if we can defend this thing. Oh my God, that's an open header. Thankfully it goes over the bar. Who was supposed to be marking that dude? He was wide open. That's unacceptable. Oh, Saren. Oh, Saren, your touches are just diabolical, I swear. He has the worst first touch I've ever seen from any player ever, and it almost cost us there. Rex Shea bails us out. Can we get this thing out of here? We're struggling right now. Saren! That's it. Saren's done. Saren he's been awful in this game. He cannot control the ball for his life, and it's going to end up costing us. Higuita's coming in on the next dead ball. I'm done with Saren for today. In this game, he's done. Look, there's nowhere to go with the ball. There you go, Rivas. There you go, Rivas. Play it through to Breck Shea. Hey, we've got an attack. We've got nobody up here right now. We have actually... Oh, yes, we do. Yes, we do. There's Kaká. What was that volley, Kaká? For real, dude, you're a world-class player. Put it on target, I swear. That is halftime. 0-0 on the road at Columbus. Neither team has had very many good looks. That one from Kaká, probably the best one out of the bunch, and it wasn't even close. So, this has been a struggle. All right, and as promised at halftime, Darwin Saren is out. Higuita's coming in. Saren's been awful in this game. I don't know, dude, get your head right. I don't know what you've been doing, But for real, if you don't play better than that, you're going to get benched because Higuita is on your heels as far as overall. So I might start Higuita next game just to prove to Saren that he's got to play better. There we go. Can we try this to get this out? That ball works. Finally, we've got something. And Rivas actually got by his man, but I stopped him. But Rivas is still going. Rivas, use your little bit of pace. Rivas still. Go, baby. Just have the shot. You're on one. And it's right at the keeper. Here we go. Now we're linking some passes together. Can Kaká get that ball back in? Yes. And to Laren. Laren is through. One-on-one with the keeper. Kyle Laren bangs it home. 1-0 over Columbus. That was a great counterattack from the team. Man, we finally relieved that pressure. We had been struggling all game to get the ball out of our own half, much less get an attack. And finally, a counterattack. Columbus just pushed too many numbers forward in their high pressure. And we burned him. And I did not want Kyle Lair with his 2-star weak foot to hit that with his right foot. But he made it work. So, hey, we'll take it. Pull it out. And in. There we go. There's a man going through. It's Rivas. Rivas! That touch was horrific. God, our first touches have let us down all day against Columbus. If we had had some decent first touches, we might have scored 2 or 3 in this one. But we just can't control the ball sometimes. Rivas, can you get by a man? Nope. I tried to ball roll and it was way too late. And now I've opened us up and Higuain is through. And Higuain is going to equalize. Just simple mistakes kill you on legendary difficulty. I made that mistake with Rivas and immediately they were back down the field in our 18-yard box. And he's not missing from there. That's just one mistake. Can't make those mistakes. And through again. There's Molino. Molino, can we steal this thing on the road in Columbus? No! Saved by Clark. Uh-oh. No way. Not in stoppage time. Ramos. Huge clearance. That was big. That's the final whistle. Wow, we almost let that thing slip right at the end. A 1-1 draw on the road at Columbus. Not too bad, like I said. They're still a good team despite their start. They've only lost 1 time all season. They've been getting a lot of draws. They got themselves another one there, so I'll take the point on the road. Not too bad. All right, we're jumping right into the next game now, and it's going to be at home against Toronto, a team that is chock full of talent. I mean, they've got so many good players on that team. Bradley, you see there, their captain. Giovinco and Altidore up top are terrifying. So here's the starting 11 we're going to go with. It's mostly unchanged. I am starting Higuita in there over Saren like I said I was going to. Saren just wasn't good in that last game, and he's been kind of slipping the last couple of games. So I'm going to give him a break, put Higuita in there to start this one, and I'm also going to bring in Redding in the center back spot to pair in there with Colin, just because Redding's a little bit faster, and I'm going to be honest, Giovinco scares the living hell out of me. So I need someone a little bit quicker in there to deal with that threat. So let's get in here and play Toronto. All right, here we go. Kickoff against Toronto, and Toronto is only in 7th place coming in, but they've only played 5 games. So that's a bit interesting. Most of the teams have played at least 7 so far, and some of the teams have even played 9. So the fact that they're still in 7th place, having only played 5 games, is actually not too bad. Uh-oh. This is what I was worried about, Giovinco, and that is why Redding is in there. He actually just ran down Giovinco. Didn't stop the attack from getting in, though, and that was almost first goal for them. That was bad. Oh, no. Oh, what did I just do? Okay, we're not going to talk about... What is happening? What is going on? There we go. This is better. Another one. Yes. It's Rivas. Rivas turns the corner. Rivas, play it back. There's Saren. That's it. Or not Saren. There's Laren. And it's a tap in. And we finally got a goal. That was just, it's been a disaster of a game. I mean, it's been so sloppy from both teams, just giving the ball away in midfield. And finally, one of us capitalized off of it. I mean, even the play itself wasn't that great. I mean, I got in the box, didn't even know where I wanted to go with it, panicked past it, and Laren just happened to be there. So, this has been a struggle. Both teams are really struggling in this one, but right now we're on top. There's the whistle for halftime. A 1-0 lead over Toronto. It's been a pretty boring game, I gotta be honest, but we're winning this one. Let's see if we can hold on to it. Toronto just doesn't look threatening at all, to be honest. But then again, neither have we, and we snuck a goal. So maybe they can do the same, I don't know. We gotta keep playing hard, though. Oh, God. Oh, Toronto is really starting to turn it on with these passes. That hit the crossbar. For God's sakes, guys. Here we go. This is a good attack. Molino. Molino gets by his man. All right, Molino. Molino. Nice moves in the box. Molino. Still Molino. Oh, he hit the post. Can we finish it up? No, we cannot. How in the world did we blow that one? Oh, that ball. Oh, Josie Altidore is in, and I'm not getting back in time. He hits the post. Yo, these teams are getting really close to scoring goals. Just no one can quite put it away. And Lovu, play it through for Molino. Molino. Cut it in. There you go, Molino. Around that guy. Molino had the shot. What a save. Tap in. Are you kidding me? Oh, what in the world was that pass? No way. Please get rid of it. Anybody, please, just get rid of the ball. Just kick it as far as you can up the field. Okay. That's the end of the game. That was one of the craziest games I've played in a long time. It was very fast-paced, up and down. A lot of my players were completely exhausted. And like 5 or 6 shots, I think, hit the post. What the heck was that? That was just insanity. All right, our next game is going to be on the road at NYCFC. It's on slightly short rest, so I have rotated a couple of players. I'm bringing in Turner at right back, Alston at left back, and Mateos is back in there at center back. The rest of the team stays the same. They're okay for health, or for fitness anyway. So we're going to simulate this one. I'm only doing this because I already played NYCFC, and we're going to end up playing them again later. They have pulled themselves up to 5th place in the league, but they've only won 2 games. So we get the win in this one. Molino gets a goal. He's been fantastic this season. I gotta say, Molino's been one of my more impressive players. Turner gets himself an injury, but he is a backup, so I'm not too worried about that. We'll see how long it is, though. All right, well, at the same time that Turner got hurt, I got another email saying that Colin has been hurt in training. He has a pull growing out 7 days. Turner's was much worse, a torn calf. He's out 6 weeks. Luckily for us, we are stocked at fullback, so I'm not too worried about that. But Aurelian Colin being out could be a problem, though he might be back for our next game. We'll have to wait and see. I think we have at least a week before we play New England. All right, it is game time now against second place New England. And here is the lineup we're going to go with. I've rotated it a little bit. Aurelian Colin didn't quite make it back fitness-wise in time for this game. He is fully healed, but his fitness isn't where it needs to be to play. So Hines is going to take his spot next to Mateos. I'm moving Breck Shea up to left mid just to get Luke Bowden a game at left back. That's pretty much the only reason I'm doing that. And I kind of want to see what Shea can do at left mid. So that's going to be the only other change. The rest of the team is the first choice starting 11. And even Darwin Sarin has grown +1. As has No Sorino. Molino's gone up another one. I mean, the team is growing at a rapid rate. I didn't expect that. So I'm happy with that. Let's see if we can't get 3 points here and extend our lead over New England. All right, here we go. Kickoff against New England. And we've actually opened up a 7-point lead over the rest of the Eastern Conference already in this season. I'll show you the tables after this game. And if we win this game, we will take a commanding lead over the rest of the Eastern Conference. But to do that, we got to win. And I really need Kaká to step up in this one. He's been kind of non-existent today. I'd really like to see a good performance out of him. And hello? Can you get over here and stop Kofi? Gershon Kofi is not... That is not the one, my dude. That is just not the one. And play it. Okay, that'll work. We'll take that. No Sorino. Good play from No Sorino. Can we get the ball through? It is going to be an awful pass from No Sorino, and we just blew a huge opportunity. No Sorino, I need something more from him. He's my second best player, and he just doesn't play well, ever. Here we go. Laren, make a good run, Laren. Get over there. Get by him, Laren. Please, Kyle. Laren, he gets it. Laren, can't get the shot off. Reddy was absolutely destroyed in the box. Give me a break. That's the first thing that's actually happened in this game. This has been one of the most boring and frustrating games I've ever played. We finally had a shot, and then the ref just let him hammer us. That's ridiculous. Huge play, Kaká. Big play, Kaká. Can we get a shot off this time? Sarin can, but it's Sarin, and he's been awful in this episode. No surprise there, but that's our first shot of the game, and it's in stoppage time of the first half. All right, to start the second half, the Breck Shea experiment in left mid is over. We're bringing back Revis up there. It's not because Breck Shea's been bad. It's because Luke Bowden at left back has been bad. So I don't want him back there anymore. We're putting Shea back in left back. He's actually been pretty good at left mid, but you know what? We need him more in the back right now. So hopefully this changes. You know what? Actually, let's do something crazy here. Let's actually change to a more attacking formation. Let's actually try to force the game our way. Let's move Nocerino up. Rivas, I don't know why you're over there. Put him over there. And Saren in the midfield. Let's see how that works for a change, all right? Let's go with an attacking formation. Our offense has been bad. I mean, we've only been getting 1 goal a game, so we need something to change. And already, something is changing. Nocerino has a shot. At least it was a shot. That's only our second one of the game, and it came 2.5 minutes into the second half. Oh, man, this has been a struggle. I haven't What was a straight red for? What the heck just happened? I slide tackled the ball, and I just got a straight red card. I concede it was a foul. I was just trying to break up their play. They've had the ball literally since I took that shot for 17 straight minutes. I just clipped his ankle on the way to the ball. Are you kidding me? And now we're down a man. All right, we've got a corner. We're definitely... You know what? We're going to take this out to the top of the box. Because there's a man. It's Saren. Saren, redeem yourself. No! It's bad touch Saren all over again. He just cannot control the ball. Oh, my God. Okay, another red card. For fuck's sake. This is why I don't like playing 3 games in an episode. By the 3rd game, I get so frustrated. That's my 2nd red card of this game. That one, I'll accept. I just straight took him down because I was pissed off. There's nothing else to it. I actually took him down on purpose and got a red card. Okay, we're down to 9 men. Go for a run, Gonzalez. Hey, Gonzalez is actually going to get there on that. There we go. We're in the offensive half. We're in the offensive half. Breck-Shea, block. It falls to Nocerino. Right at Shuttleworth. Good grief. We almost stole this game down 2 men. There's the final whistle. The most boring 0-0 draw I've ever seen. I'm pretty sure we had more red cards than shots on target. It was just the worst game I've ever had in any FIFA. I am sorry for that. I have to apologize. That was a disaster. I have no explanation for what happened there. New England was never going to go to try and win that game. They never wanted to play this game. They were never in it. They never tried. And I tried so hard that I got 2 red cards and got frustrated and got pissed off. And then it just, I don't even, let's just forget this game happened, okay? Let's just forget it ever happened. 0-0 against New England. We still have a 7-point lead in the East. So that mercifully brings this one to an end. I was really hoping we'd go out with a bang, a showdown between the top 2 teams. That wasn't even so much as a sputter. I mean, that was just a disaster of a game. And sometimes that happens where the other team just isn't trying and doesn't seem interested in scoring a goal. And that's what New England was in that one. And it led to a bad game overall. So, you know, I have to apologize for that one. But, you know, I didn't have any control over how that one ended. But we still do have a 4-point lead, which is good. We have 2 games in hand over New England, which makes it even better. But if you compare where we're at right now, 22 points to the Western Conference, we'd only be in 2nd place. So while it's looking good for us in the Eastern Conference, that's more a reflection of the Eastern Conference just being a little bit more balanced, where the teams aren't quite as good, I'd say, overall as the Western Conference, where they have those top teams that are going to push for high point totals. So our competition for the overall in the league really comes from the Western Conference. In the East, we're looking good. So that is going to do it for this one. If you did enjoy it, make sure to let me know by leaving a like below. Subscribe if you're new. I will see you when we come back with some more Orlando City Career. See ya.